And we're back with you live. Well, I told you I would try to get back live as soon as we get some more action, and it certainly looks like that's what we're going to get very, very soon. Can't guarantee it, but as I always say, got to be in it to win it, and fingers crossed. So just taxiing out, we've got a Hercules, call sign of Strix. Can't remember the exact number, but I don't think we're too bothered about that. So thank you everybody for joining us once again. And also, sounds like there's a little bit of I can hear some noise from the Ospreys as well. I think it's just the power unit, but hopefully they'll start to get moving as well very, very soon. So, hey, stay with us, and we'll see what we can bring you. Hopefully, the Hercules will stay in the circuit, but one of the things you just never know, really. Let's see what happens and what the evening actually brings. But great to have your company. You with Stu Bear, literally in the chair. Well, actually, sitting on a stool. Very, very comfortable as well, sort of. But it's better than standing any day. But you get a bit of a numb bum sometimes. Hey, let's start to move the camera around, because you'll be able to see taxiing our Hercules any second. I just saw it. I've just got to find it again now. It's somewhere around the back there. We'll pick it up any second. It'll be there. Aha! There you are. As if by magic it turns up. I hope the internet speed's okay. Hope you're getting the sound okay. I've got the box positioned. I won't tell you how I've got it positioned. Julie saw it earlier, didn't she? But hopefully that will do the trick. We will find out anyway. I'll do my best, as always. You know I will. And everybody's starting to gather. Great to have your company. I'm going to let's see. No, I'll keep the shutter speed as it is for a moment. If the props don't behave themselves, I'll slow the shutter speed down even more. We'll see how we get on anyway. In a minute, we shall lose that behind those houses on the hedge and what have you. Thank you very much, Julie. And what a gorgeous, beautiful evening it's turning into. What is it? It's just after 5:20 on this Thursday afternoon. What is it? 22nd of April. At least I think that's what it is. Hey, every day's just rolled into one. Sometimes I don't even know what the day is. I've been here so long. But tomorrow, definitely, tomorrow morning, heading back to the Midlands. And in just a moment, I will, as soon as that Hercules is out of sight and what have you, let's hope he turns right anyway and stays in the circuit. But what I'll do, I'll just slow the shutter speeds down a little bit. I think from last night, if you were with us, you notice I left it on, I put it on auto so that we didn't damage the camera at all, because as that sun was setting, we got those beautiful sunset shots, which was quite gorgeous, weren't they? If you were with us for that, thank you very much for joining us. And this evening won't be here as late, but you never know. If it stays in the circuit, we may get a few sunsets as well. So come on, let's see you turn to the right. That's what we want to see. We don't want you disappearing off somewhere, because I really want to keep you guys entertained, but I certainly can't promise anything. There we go. That's what we want to see. Go on, turn right. Looks like it's going to be quite a wide circuit. As soon as it gets out of sight, what I will do, I'll drop that shutter speed down a little bit. I think we'll probably go for about 100. Definitely keeping our fingers crossed that the Ospreys go up as well this evening. We will find out anyway. All will be revealed, well, aircraft-wise anyway. I'm not going to reveal myself, please. How dare you? Misses, eh? What? Right, let's have a look. See if get that looking a little bit better. Hold on. That's about right, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's what we're going to do. Just slow the shutter speed down. Here we go. Back to the menus. What's on the menu tonight? Well, maybe burger and chips again. Could be. Let's have a look. Menus. In we go. And we need to look at the... Let's have a look. Shutter speed. That's what we're interested in. We'll go for that. Go for manual. We'll drop that down and see how 100 works out for us. Yes. So those props will hopefully look pretty good. Well, talking of looking good, I'm hoping that it's going to stay in the circuit for us. Meanwhile, while I'm just waiting for that Hercules to come back round, we'll keep that camera pointing that way. So you can see if there is any action on those Ospreys. Hey, if those lights start flashing, let me know, okay? Right, meanwhile, back down at the chat room, who have we got? Who can we say hello to? Well, back with the bear, says Mark. Thank you, Mark. And Barry West giving us a good wave again, thank you. Mark Bridge saying, evening all. And Ant, hi Ant, how are you? Saying hello. And Julie is, of course, there. Fantastic. JJ. Hey, Jay. Good to see you, my mate. Hey, good to see you yesterday. And I really hope you had a good day. And no doubt you got some really great video footage. He was taking some videos down at Lake and Heath. So well done there, Jay. And that's JJ Aviation TV. You may remember. We featured him on back in early January, if you remember, and on when we used to do the Meet the Fans feature. We'll be bringing that back again next autumn. Tom Durrell, hi, says evening Stu, Julie, and everybody. Thank you. And PJ's with us. Tom, what's that other message from Tom Durrell? Says, I just got back from school, had a revision class after school finished. Good on you. Hey, catching up. Doing loads. Good on you. Who else have we got? Right. Mentioning EastEnders. Ooh, dear. Ooh, doggies. What else have we got? I said doggies, not dog. Yeah. Oh, did you see that PD Peter Kay sketch. Oh, that was so funny, wasn't it? Hey? I won't say any more. Just put a smile on my face. It's brilliant, Peter Kay. Oh, I love the one where they've got the monkey, the little monkey in the back of the car that managed to escape and get in the back of the car. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, Kaifa, hiya Kaifa, saying evening. And who else have we got? Charles, right? Charles, what was Charles up to? Oh, Charles is watching from Malta. Hiya, Charles. Wow, that's a good place to be, isn't it, eh? Lovely and warm, no doubt. But as you can see, it is not bad right here at RAF Mildenhall. And hopefully we'll bring you some action. I do hope. I'm hoping it's going to stay in the circuit. I'd be gutted for you. Well, I'd be gutted for me as well, but never mind. That's what you get. That is a real shame, isn't it, eh? About the lead singer of the BCRs, Bay City Rollers. He died. I can't believe it. He was, I heard an interview with him around about, 18 months ago. And he was so looking forward to going back out on the road. And he was absolutely full of it. Really looking forward to it. He was so proud how he was doing. And with his singing. And he got himself back together. Poor guy. That is absolute tragic for him. Tom Durl, registration of that MC130 is 135786. Hey, it's time to stand to attention right now. And I can never take my hat off. I've got this big sun allergy. But we won't go into that. You don't want to know about that. But I am looking because I am absolutely sure that Hercules is staying in the circuit. So definitely stay with us. Hope to bring you some more. Let's go quiet a minute. And there we go. That's the national anthems. I can hear Strix, but I can't see it. Where on earth has it gone? Oh, goodness gracious. I hope it's not going to let us down. But it's not letting us down. It's doing its work. But I'm pretty sure it was staying in the circuit. But, of course, you know what to do, don't we? Hey, 360 radar. That is our friend. So we'll have a look. And hopefully it's not depressing news that it's gone off somewhere else, because I will be really gutted for you guys. Anyway, let's scroll in. No, it's hey, well, it's not bad news. It's good news, because it's done a wide circuit, and it's currently over Ely at the moment at 1,775 feet. So that means it's certainly heading back towards us. I'm sure I bang. That was my ears. It was the headphones. They just haven't got lights on those Ospreys yet. What was that walking by? Did you see an animal or anything? They're hares. Yes, there they are. I thought I saw some. Oh, wow, how many? Are they breed? Well, like rabbits or hares? Well, there is plenty there, isn't there, hey? Okay, I'll keep the camera on those for a minute, just while we're waiting for Strix to come back round, and we'll keep checking that. Let's have a look. So, what is it? It's not actually... I know it went up with the call sign of Strix, but it's on the flight radar that I'm looking at, 360 radar. It's not actually giving the actual call sign out. It's just giving the as you can see, if you're looking at this at the moment on 360 radar, it's giving out its registration instead. But we're not bothered about that, because it's heading our way. And the rabbits, or hares, I think the hares, have disappeared. So we'll move this camera around. We'll go slowly to start off with, just to see if there's any lights flashing on those Ospreys. Not at the moment, but I can certainly hear noise from over there. We'll find out later. Right, let's move it around. The sun is starting to get lower and lower, and in that direction very, very soon, hopefully, we'll be able to find our Hercules that took off just a little earlier. So we'll keep that like that. So what have you all been doing today? Hope you've been having a good day, and if you're like myself in the UK, I hope you've had this fantastic weather. What a gorgeous, beautiful day. Very cold at night. Over here, it went down to around about -3. But hey, I was nice and warm in my sort of put-up camp bed, if you like, in this old van with just a what are those things called? Oh, a sleeping bag, that's right, yes. Oh, anyway, let's go quiet so you can see and hear this. And away he goes. So this time, young man, could you turn to the right a little bit earlier and do a nice closed pattern? But I think he's doing what they call radar patterns and going out much further little bit like, do you remember a couple of nights ago when, the Hercules, that was doing closed patterns, but the Quid, whatever called sign it used, the KC-135, they tend to go up as lager at the moment, don't they? Hey, that'll keep Mark happy. He's always putting, when he puts a message in, hey, he's always putting a beer in there as well. So good on you, Mark. Hope you've had a good day, Mark. And I was winding him up earlier. Yeah, I was saying, oh, it's a beautiful day here, mate. Sunbathing and all the rest of it. He said, yeah, all right, thank you very much. Wind us up while I'm here in this tin can. And having a look at what's going on, there's a couple of F-35 Lightnings out of Marham. They look like they're over near they're off the Wash anyway, that sort of area off, where is it? Off Sutton-on-Sea and Chapel St Leonard, Skegness. If you know the vicinity, you'll know whereabouts I mean. They're not too far away from the air refuelling area number 8. And let's see what else there is. So there's several knocking about. There's a couple of Hawks there as well. So 2 Hawks and the FRA Aviation, that Dassault Falcon 20 that we filmed last week, if you remember, over at Coningsby. In fact, there's 2 of those buzzing around, and probably there'll be some Typhoons knocking about as well. But it looks like they're playing around with, let's have a look, a couple of, as I said, you've got those Hawks, just dropped off the screen, I think, was that F-35, so we've lost that at the moment. Anyway, hopefully doing a closer pattern this time. Let's have a look where it is at the moment. Strix heading towards Bury St Edmunds. Right, we don't want you going too far away, matey. We want you turning and staying in the circuit. Right, you're looking at blue sky, and I apologise for that, as I was too busy looking at other stuff. We'll keep that over there. Let's move that. Meanwhile, what else are we up to? You can imagine I'm sort of sat here, right, and I look like a gnome, actually. I'm sat in this little stall and seeing what's going on, checking the messages, saying hi to everybody, checking 360 radar. So occasionally, that's why you got the blue sky for a while, so sorry about that. But hey, we're back in business. Right, what have we got? Kaifer, hey, yeah, he was looking at the rabbits. Turning finals now. Yes, these are old messages now. Let's see. There were 3 of those areas. Great stuff. Nice one, Mark. I like that message. That's great. Brilliant. Said, where was it? Where is it? Let's get it right. Flight radar showing 5 hairs inbound. We certainly hope, yes, that that Hercules could stay, so we can get those beautiful sunset shots. I think it's staying for around about an hour, so that won't be staying for the sunsets. But can you hear what I can hear? I can't see them actually spinning round, but quite possibly there's another Osprey around the back of the building that you can see just there. So let's keep our eyes open. With a bit of luck, an Osprey, and as on cue, you can see those rotors starting to spin as we look through that fence with the... so, sorry we're not high up, way up high, but I'm sitting nice and comfortable. But we'll still get some great video shots, I'm absolutely sure of it, especially in this beautiful light. That is wonderful. Meanwhile, we're waiting for Strix to come round one more time. It's been so quiet here today, apart from first thing this morning, Apart from that, it's been pretty damn quiet. Hence, that's why. I did do a stream earlier, but we finished that because we only just had one aircraft taking off, so it wasn't worth... actually, was it... Yeah, it came in, wasn't it? The old lager came in. And also, we showed you that C-17 that I filmed as it went out. Hello from Western Massachusetts in the USA. That's Bob. Hiya, Bob. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you on. Loved having people all over the world joining us. That's a great thing about this. Max Jet TV Live Woodman. Wow. Well, that takes some saying, doesn't it? Hey, Max, fantastic to have your company today. Says, hey, Alison Bowers. What does he say? Let me head. Use. Right. I think it did a little bit of... You know, when you're typing away, yes, it's so annoying, isn't it, when it gets it wrong. Anyway, let me heard you saying for me. Okay, please. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but anyway. I did try to read that out, but it's probably my brain not working it out properly. I'll probably read it through a couple of times and I'll get it. Jeff Bundy! The Cobhams, that's what it is. Get a cob on. Yes, those Dassault Falcon 20s that we're just talking about, that painted up blue. A few years ago, it used to be known as FRA Aviation. That's right, isn't it? As we remember. Okay, let's keep going down. Duggan 77, thank you. This is old messages telling it was turning. Okay, thank you. Who else we got? We've got my good mate, and that is Jazzy John. Well, I've got lots of great mates on here, and you're brilliant, all of you. Thank you. That shot will get better, I promise you, when it takes off. And be even better if it actually takes off and heads directly towards us. We'll find out. Meanwhile, Strix, where the devil are you? Our C-130 Hercules. Come our way. Sue Lawson. Hiya, Sue. Let's keep going through the list. Ralph. Hiya, Ralph. Andrew Austin. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, right. I'll have a meteor shower. Is that right? Well, hey, if it stays clear like this, what's the best time to see that? It's probably going to be about 3 a.m. in the morning, isn't it? When we're all fast asleep. That's normally the best time to see them. Saab JA37 Vigan says, wow. Hey, Saab Vigan. I love those aeroplanes. They are fabulous, aren't they? So that one's spinning, and I think we've got one over there. So that's 2 Ospreys that we hope to have out. They'll probably just take off and just go somewhere else. But it would be great, wouldn't it, hey? Brilliant for you guys if they stayed in the pattern for just a while, or as long as possible as the sun sets. But who knows? Last night, James, you may recall, he gave us a call while we were live. He didn't realise we were live. He apologised later. But he was over at Donanook filming the Ospreys over there. And if I can, I'll feature just a little bit of that tomorrow night. It was very dark, but what did look really cool was you could see them on the firing range, and all the bullets as they were going down, hitting the seal. No, seriously, hitting the targets down there. So if I can get that all edited in time, I'll hopefully bring you some of that tomorrow night. Don't forget, Friday night, 7 o'clock. It's the 60-minute live show from the edit room. And that's where I'll be. All being well, back in the edit room tomorrow night. And then probably Tuesday or Wednesday next week, we will do the, hopefully, East Midlands Airport. Strix, where the devil are you? Let's have a quick look at 360 radar one more time. And sorry, there's big gaps between stuff, but we just don't know what we're going to get. It certainly is doing these very wide circuits, and it's not turned past Ely yet, but not too far away, so probably around about 5 minutes out. But that gives us plenty of time to keep our eyes on the hares. They've all disappeared. I don't blame them. They've gone back underground or wherever, keeping out of the way of these very, very noisy ospreys. You certainly know when they're coming along. For the moment, we'll do a wide angle shot. There we go. That's what this place looks like. It's John's Field. If you want to come down here for the day, unfortunately, the actual viewing area is closed at the moment. It's only open here for, say, caravans and motorhomes, where you've got all your own facilities. And we all know, obviously, the reasons for that. I just need to check a setting. Just a moment. Let's go to the menu and make sure I've got it right. We're going to move it from that. We're going to go for that and go for that one. There we go. You may get a blue screen just for a pictures. Let's zoom in a little bit, because one of the Ospreys is actually moving. We'll keep a close eye on that for you. So here we go, doing the 3 things at once: 360 radar, keeping an eye on the chat room, and taking the videos as well. What a fantastic time we've had for the last, since we've been back on the road. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've loved every minute of it. But heading back to base tomorrow, next week, hopefully some live shows from East Midlands Airport. And then in a couple of weeks, hope to be out and about again. So hey, you make sure you subscribe to Airshow World, and we'll bring you the action. And what a day we had yesterday. If you missed that, I certainly recommend watching it back and just going through to the little highlights of where the aircraft were taking off. That's getting a lot louder, but I certainly don't think he'll be taking off for a moment, because on the approach, and we'll move the camera round, and you'll see the sun is it's still fairly high. Let me have a look. Is it? Yeah. We'll Spinderella and have a look at. There we go. Got him straight away this time. Aha, here we go. Let's keep that like that for the moment. I certainly hope the internet is behaving in itself, and you're not getting the strange audio sounds, well, apart from me, of course, that we were getting earlier. I'm pretty sure that was down to the internet speed, and I've got the box sort of precariously positioned, and hopefully that's improved things a little bit. But I'm sure Julie would let me know if it wasn't quite tickety-boo. Right, time for the bed to go nice and quiet so you can see and hear. Take it away. really does look great, doesn't it? As it the sun gets behind and brings out the colour. Wow, that deep blue, and of course really lights up the aircraft. And I really hope you get in the video okay, and that it's coming across as it should. If you're watching this and it's not on your TV, and you're watching it, say, on a computer or phone, just double check that you're getting the highest quality possible, because I'm sending this out at 1080p, so it's full high definition. So just check. You'll see, if you're watching this on a computer or phone or laptop, whatever, you'll see there's a little on the right hand side at the bottom, there's a little cog icon. You click on that, just check that you're getting it on 1080p. That's if your internet will allow it, obviously. Right, up we go. Well, he's keeping it low, isn't he? Hey, not clearing the fence, unfortunately. I was hoping it would go straight up and do that tight bank, but at least it is turning to the right. But don't get too excited just yet, because it did that last night when it went up, and off it went. Did its work until around about not too late last night, actually. I think they were out till around about 11 o'clock, but when they came back, they just came directly straight into land, and they went up to I think they went up to Yorkshire, if you remember. They took off around about 3:30, I think, in the afternoon. So off they went up to Yorkshire and wherever else, and did lots more work, and then eventually ended up via the wash. Whether they refueled, I'm not sure, but they were out for a very, very long time, and then they went into Donanook. And as I was saying earlier, I will try and bring you some video footage of that with them on the firing range at Donanook tomorrow night. Just a few little tiny clips of that, because a lot of it was in total darkness, but because it was such a clear night last night, as he moved the camera to the east, it really did start to light up. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, keeping an eye on those. Also keeping an eye on Strix, and also keeping an eye on the other Osprey. Fingers crossed it will come through and do a few circuits, but we will find out. I don't think they will be going up yet. If they do, I will very, very quickly move the camera over, just as I'm moving the camera over to see what direction that one's going. I just need to move the phone away from my box, move it away from the microphones, because you can hear when it's quiet a very slight bit of noise that phones make. Right, that's got that. So many things to think about, isn't there, hey? Right. you're over. Let's have a look where they are. Right, they are over there. Keep an eye on those for the moment. I'm telling you, there's nothing. This is absolutely beautiful down here. For anybody that loves this place, I hope I'm not making you jealous, but hey, at least we're bringing you, and this is totally live, what you're watching now, unless it's on the replay, but currently it is live, and what is it? I don't know, what time is it? It's coming up towards 6 o'clock, I believe. Thursday, 22nd of April. Right, okay. Looking at the phone to remind me. Oh, our Osprey, it doesn't look like it's going to be turning. Oh, what a shame. Obviously going off to the several ranges that we have very, very close to here. Sculthorpe, is it? And the Stamford range over Thetford Way. I had a message from somebody the other day. They're actually staying over there and they're saying, oh wow, it's unbelievable when they're over there. And it could be that's where it's actually heading for now. Yeah, unfortunately it's not coming our way. That's such a shame. Never mind. We've still got two others, which you never know. They may stay. Shall we have a look at 360? Yeah, why not? You're probably looking at it already. Let's have a look, see what's what. 360 radar, what are you going to tell us? Hey, don't forget, just while we're hanging on, visit Stu Bear's sponsor, which is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Get those teas in right now. It's and also you get 15% off with that voucher code. The voucher code is Airshow. So please check them out, and you certainly be doing Airshow World a big favour as well. So thank you, and thank you for the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. My favourite, as you will know, is coconut tea. Oh, you've never had anything like it. If you like coconut, check it out. But there's about 1,000 different types. So let me get it right. It is Sculthorpe, isn't it? Hey, that looks like where our first V22 Osprey is actually heading at the moment. It's sort of heading sort of due north, really, of whereabouts we are. Down at 600 feet is the Hercules. 425 feet. Now that is low for going over where it is at the moment. There we go. Hey, here's a real taste of America coming towards you. We'll just keep that like that. In fact, no, we won't. We're going to spin the camera around and get the Hercules coming in one more time. I'll do the wide shot to start off with, and then I'll zoom right in just a moment. You'll never catch it up, mate. You'll never catch that plane up. Staying on the ground for the moment, but I'll certainly expect that to either taxi out again very, very soon, because it would be very unusual if it only went around for that short space of time, because I'd expect it to probably be going off, maybe even playing with these a little later, going off to one of the ranges. But who knows? Who am I to know? No idea. We'll go wide until they're actually ready to go, then we'll zoom right in for you. And here we go. And away they go, and I certainly don't think they'll be staying in the circuit. And wow, once they start going, wow, they certainly get to places fast. It doesn't take long at all. I've seen them taking off from here, and in no time at all. They seem to be actually in Wales, going through the Mac Loop or wherever. You never know. They could be going there. But we will have a look on the 360 radar and find out. I can still hear the sound of that Hercules around the back somewhere, whether he's taxiing back and shut down. If he goes, if the engines go off, obviously I'll probably go off air and relocate back to the van. All right, so because you never know what you're going to get. We may get some more action a little bit later. And what would be absolutely stunning is if we got some more beautiful sunset shots. But that we will find out, obviously, a little later. But for the moment, what I'm going to do, have a quick look at the chat room while we decide what's going to happen with the Hercules. Engine's still going, as you can hear, and it just sounds like it's taxiing around the back, but we'll find out. Meanwhile, let's have a word with a few people and see what the devil you've been up to, and see what you've been doing today. Anything interesting? We'll probably be talking about food in a minute. It's that time of day, isn't it, hey? Yeah, the bear starts to get hungry. Right, what are we up to? Dan, hi Dan. Right, thanks for that, Dan. He says, evening, everyone. Hope you're all keeping well. Lots of US Navy and US Air Force activity at Lossiemouth today with the P-8s and C-17s. Yeah, we saw some of those bobbing about. Wow, that's great. I hope you enjoyed seeing those. Jane, hi, Jane. Always great to see Jane. Looks like they're going to Dundalk. What day is it? It's Thursday, isn't it? It is Thursday? Yes, it is. It's Thursday. They were at Dundalk last night, and James was there filming them for us. So we'll show you some of that. All being well, fingers crossed, wind in the right direction tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Okay, that's the 7 o'clock usual live 60-minute show from the edit room. Make sure you join us for that. We've got some great stuff lined up for you. Right, coming down, backtracking by the looks of it, down the runway. Let's move the camera over so you can see this. There we go. So what is it going to do? We'll find out. That's the great thing about live. We just don't know what is going on. Stuart Evans, thank you very much. Maywood. Who else have we got? We've got Chris PC, Jake Jackson. God bless you. God bless you, my child, as well. Nick Can. Hiya, Nick. Little Ripper, that's great. Looks like he's going to go back up again. So come on, turn, and that'll be great. Now, as I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to throw a few sort of things in the pot, what it could be doing. If it stays in the circuit, great, that's really good. But he may be going off to Sculthorpe and doing a bit of power dropping over there, saying, hey, I don't want to jump. You got to jump. And so if you're around that area, heading up towards Marham, north of here, that'd be a pretty good place to be. I've never been there myself, but that's certainly where they have a lot of exercises going on. That could be where he might be going, or we could be lucky, he could be staying in the circuit again. But the way it came into land like that, turn round and what have you, I don't know, I've just got a sneaky feeling he's going to disappear. That's probably me being the glass half empty, as I say sometimes, instead of being the half full. But let's hope it is half full and it will come round to put the smile on our faces and keep us entertained for a little bit longer. If it does disappear, I will go offline and relocate back to the van, and I will keep the gear over there and all set up, literally ready to go if we get any sunset shots and what have you. So certainly make sure that if you are new to all this sort of thing, subscribe to Airshow World, and the bell icon is your friend. That's the bit where you can get, hopefully, the notifications. I hope the sound's been coming over okay tonight. I've put this special lead on that I've managed to get hold of, that it's not dragging the cable anymore, and so hopefully you're not be getting those crackly noises as it's slightly pulling on the cable. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get a brief on that a little bit later from Julie. She'll be able to tell me. So thank you, May Wood, for joining us and putting the nice message into the chat room. Rewind, hi Rewind, and yeah, they certainly are amazing. Those Ospreys, love them. I don't know for sure Nick can, but I'd say they're special forces, and they take the troops out and do what they do. And we've certainly seen that before. In fact, I played that video for you a couple of weeks ago with the Osprey landing in that field and picking up the troops. That is a beautiful bit of video. If you missed that, it's certainly worth having a look. Anyway, but all the videos are on Airshow World, and you can just search for whatever. I think that was, I can't remember what I called it. Just search for V22 Osprey on Airshow World within the videos on there. Good evening, lovely people. This is Jane Chapman saying this. Good evening, lovely people. Home from work, and we had a wonderful, and we have the wonderful Airshow World on. Thank you very, very much. I nearly got it wrong because nearly read it wrong because I've got the writing rather small. Just watching these go over now. That's Mike D, who's probably not too far away then. Tom, hiya Tom, thank you for putting the messages in, as always, much appreciated. Sue Lawson's with us. Aina B. Oh, that was a car going by the way. You'll probably see it coming in a minute. You may even see some more hares out there. And we'll have a look, certainly have a look on that 360 radar before I actually close down for this particular stream. But on this one, at least we've been able to bring you a little bit of action that's going on. As I said earlier, it's been very, very, very quiet. Sounds perfect, picture perfect. Stu, Julie's perfect as well. Thank you, Jane. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Megeza, hi, hello friend, hello to you. Hey, what part of the world are you? Let me know. See, when I see a new face pop up in here, I think, hey, have they subscribed? If you haven't, please subscribe. the bell icon so that you know when we're live. But I know this guy, and I've not seen him for a few weeks, and it's always good to see you. That's Virtual Battle of Britain. How is everyone today? Thank you for joining us. Yep, well, for myself, I will let you know because I can talk over it. I'm great. Thank you very much. Stayed for an extra day down here. I was literally too tired to drive back today, so I thought, nope, I shall stay an extra day, chill out, which is exactly what I've done. Excuse me. For most of the day, just chilled out, enjoyed the sunshine, bit of sunbathing, and now talking to you fantastic folks and bringing you some of the atmosphere from down here at RAF Mildenhall. And if you've just literally joined us going, oh, it's a bit quiet. Well, yes, of course, it's gone quiet now because the aircraft have taken off, they've departed. I'm going to have a look at 360 radar just in case, but I've got a feeling. Oh, DJ Wilf's just popped in to the chat room as well. Hi, DJ Wilf. William, good to see you as well. Right, 360 radar. Let's have a quick look, see what's going on. And let's see. Well, it's still in the circuit, and hopefully in a couple of seconds, I'll be moving the camera around and we'll get the Hercules coming in one more time for you. Currently at 250 feet. I hope that's right. Let me refresh it in case that's old data. No, that's correct. It's heading our way, 250 feet. Wow, is that right? That is low, man. Wow, we currently heading towards going over Queen Adelaide. Good old Queen Adelaide, hey? Again. Right. We'll start to look in that direction over to the northeast. Actually, that's me talking rubbish. I'm heading towards the northwest. Right, let's move the camera because it's just about coming into view. And don't you worry, the bear will go really quiet as it gets even closer. Here we go. And the sun is getting... It's still quite high at the moment, so we're not going to get the great sunset shots just yet. Absolute bonus time because I thought it departed and headed off somewhere, but thank you very much for coming through again. and turning a little bit earlier this time, so come on, let's do a nice tight closed circuit. Come on, instead of going out on the radar pattern. That would be just what we want. But, we'll keep an eye on him. In any second he'll be disappearing behind some trees, but don't you worry, I shall keep an eye on it, and while I'm looking out for that, I will go back to the chat room and have a word with everybody, and thank you as always for putting the great messages in. And I always say it, and just to repeat myself, don't forget, when you put a message in, if you're new to this sort of thing, always make sure that it's always polite, respectful to everybody. The last thing we want to do is to upset anybody at all. We certainly don't want to do that over here. Okay, Zoot, hiya, Zoot Slayer. Does anybody remember the Tandy shops in the UK? I got my first scanner from there for my 10th birthday. Yeah, I like the icons. And right, the lad tuned to EMA for me. Ah, right. Yeah, the guy in the shop tuned it to East Midlands Airport for you. So do you still live near East Midlands Airport? Anyway, of course, Tandy. Wow, they were great, weren't they, hey? A fantastic place for, well, anybody like me that loves radios and all those sort of things. And we'll stay wide at the moment, so you get a feel for what it's like here. Yeah, I certainly got some radios from there. And I probably got still one of my favourite radios, which is the realistic... goodness gracious, what model is it? I think it's the 240 Pro. And before they closed down, no, it was before they closed down, they were selling them off. Realistic. There was at Tandy, they were selling these off, and wow, such an amazing price. I think I got it for £50 and pretty much full coverage. Loved it. I've still got that radio. I don't use it anymore, but it's still knocking about somewhere, and it does work. So there we go. I think that was Zoot who was asking that question. I'm not going to follow that right the way around just yet, because if I do a complete 360, we'll get in a bit of a tangle, bit of a mess. But as I'm moving around, I'm certainly, well, for my headset, it's telling me that the sound is much better. We're not snagging the cable like we were before, and of course that would cause damage in the end. And unfortunately, I've lost his message now, but I'm sure it was Zoot anyway that was telling us about Tandy, or asking about Tandy. Right, RAF rivet joints have been flying to the Ukraine. Thank you very much. That's Dan the man letting us know that. So many people in the chat room, and it's always brilliant to see you. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. It's great to have your company. Hope you've enjoying the show. And as I try to keep things rolling in between the big gaps sometimes, but at least we've got this C-130 Hercules, who's certainly been entertaining us for around about the last hour. Nick, hiya Nick Page. I live near a station airbase in Scotia, and they do C-130 drills every Thursday night. The guys overfly the village for about 2 hours doing their training. Well, I tell you what, right here at Mildenhall, practically every night you get this. It's brilliant. And sometimes till about 1 a.m. in the morning, you have these Ospreys buzzing round. It's brilliant. And at the time tonight, so the Ospreys went up, about 20 minutes ago? 15 minutes, so that's quite late for them, so they'll probably be out until about 1 a.m. in the morning. And wow, do they rattle the pans when they come back over the van. Kevin Jones, hi Kevin, nice to see you in the chat room, and let's keep on rolling through. If I miss anybody, I do apologise, but I'm sure you understand. They come in thick and fast sometimes, and I do miss some. Saint. Hi, Saint. And who else? Keezy. And yes, who else we got? We mentioned Tom as well. Thank you, Tom, for joining us. Kevin Henry the 8th is with us. Tom Hicks. Thank you very much for that. As a suggestion, a place where you can get some good helicopter action is RAF Hull Beach on Tuesday and Thursdays. That's brilliant. Thank you for letting us know that. As I say, James was at Donanook last night, and I will try to feature some of that tomorrow evening. Don't forget, the Friday night show, 7 p.m. That's tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time, British summertime. So join us for that. It's great fun. We have a great bunch of people. Oh, I mean, you're brilliant, all of you. Thank you very much. And thank you to all the new subscribers. It's been in the last, just over the last week, something like 2,000 new subscribers. So thank you very, very much. In fact, I think it's over 2,000. It's just gone absolutely crazy. So all thanks to you guys. You're doing an amazing job. Yeah, photo for you, wouldn't that be great, eh? So yeah, guys, can you come in a little bit later, you know, like at just as the sun sets or just before, so the bear can entertain these great people? Yeah, I don't think they'd listen to me, not a chance. Here we go, coming through nice and low again. At the sun at this point, it's it's silhouetting it a little bit. I could up the shutter speed. That would help, but it would slow the props down. I don't know. Just 1 second. Let's just give this a quick go. It will take me 2 seconds to do it. Here we go. Let's go up. Right. It will slow the props down, but it may give us a better picture. Here we go. That's not slowed them down much. That's doing okay. Right, as always, the bear will go nice and quiet. Let you see and hear this. And let's see if those props are too slow. I will drop it down. Anyway, here we go. Yes, I must admit, I quite like it at that speed. I don't know how it was coming over on yours, but at this time of night, we've just got to watch. We don't have it too slow, because that would let too much of that sunlight going into the camera. We don't want to damage it. I'm not heavy breathing too much, am I? Will P. Yes, I remember Tandy, he says as well. They were great, weren't they? Absolutely. If you liked your radios, oh, there was no better shop. Going in there and the the people serving you in there in the shops, wondering why you're just in there just staring at the stuff. Come on, clear the barbed wire. There we go. Just staring at the stuff, wishing and thinking, oh, I'd like that. Not knowing what the hell it did, but it just looked cool. Hey. Or was it just me that was like that when I was a kid? Anyway, there we go. Certainly used to love it. Thank you for bringing the memories back. I think it was Zoot about Tandy. And I'm getting a good old whiff right now of... No, it's not the cow. We were getting the smell of cows the other day, and the cow when they've been spread in the fields. No, smell of the tie smoke as it came into land just a moment ago. Shane Smith. Hi, Shane. Quickly changing the subject. Keith B says, greetings. Sikorsky Kid. Does anybody here miss the Sikorsky Sea Kings? As you guys call them, the Westland Sea Kings. Right. Oh, yeah, loved those. Huge, great big things, weren't they, hey? Yeah, a lot of them used for sea rescues and what have you. But, yeah, wonderful. Big yellow things, weren't they, hey? Chris says, oh, he's talking to at Bulldog. Right, 617 Squadron Night Flying. Okay. We'll have a look, see what 360 Radar tells us about that. Greetings from the States. That's Brian. Hiya, Brian. Great to have you watching, and thank you very much for putting the message into the chat room and, yeah, bringing you the atmosphere of the US Air Force right here at in England. So proud to have them here. It's RAF Mildenhall. Yesterday we're at Lakenheath and Mildenhall. Been down here for just over a week, and tomorrow though I'll be heading back to East Midlands Airport. And if you like your civil aircraft, especially the cargo planes, I hope to be bringing you some of those one evening next week. Yeah, Stu on the camera. It's usually 160. Yeah, I can't drop it down that much, Nick can, at the moment. With the sun, whereabouts it is, it'll just let too much in, and I certainly don't want to damage the camera at the moment. It's okay when the sun's a lot higher, but I'm going directly into that sun. So that's why I've upped it for the moment. If I put it on manual, I think it would go up to about 1,000 at the mo. But that's one of the important things. If you want to do videos, always try to get something where you can alter the shutter speeds, or else, yeah, you'll just get them locked. But yeah, thank you very much for that. That was was it Nick? I'm not sure now. But yeah, thank you for that suggestion. Much appreciated. Barry West is the man. It's always good. I'll always love to see Barry West in, especially when I'm at Mildenhall. I tore an aeroplane, not a cat. Yeah. Hi. That's Hey G's. Hey G's. Bryn. Sorry, I do apologise. Bryn Jones. Thank you. The US Marines are doing exercises off Dartmoor at the moment. So I expect the Ospreys are heading there. I'll have a look on 360 in just a moment and see. I know a couple headed north, but they may have whizzed it across west and heading that way. They'd have to go southwest. Let's have a look. Kevin, sorry I'm late, doing a bit of video editing. Nice one. Don't you worry about that. It's always good to see you. And yeah, we got some good stuff. Let's have a look. No, I can't see Strix coming around at the moment. I hope I've mentioned as many people as I can. That, if I do miss anyone, you know, I don't do it on purpose. Let's go down to try to catch up with the very latest ones. Lockheed 71 Blackbird. Yeah, we wish. Hey, that's his call, by the way. And great. Oh, hey, wouldn't it be great to see one of those? They used to be, they were based here for a while. Goodness gracious, back in the 1980s. Can you believe it? I had all the video equipment back then and I didn't even know it was going on. What a shame. Ah, Nick, nice one. Thank you very much. Thank you for updating me there. And, yep. Bulldog 617, great to see you in the chat room as well. Thank you for joining us today. Hey, Christopher is also saying hi to him. Right, time to move the camera around because coming in nice and low, way in the distance. I will try not to get too. I mean, I do want to get the sunsets, but not at this point because. As I say, we don't want to cause any problems with the camera. Anyway, let's go for this. Let's go for... just hold on 1 second. Let's, while it's heading our way. Right, shutter speed, let's go down. Yeah, 215 is way too much. 150. Let's try 150. Here we go. Actually, when I set it earlier, I meant to go for 150. I didn't realise that was me with my big fingers. Bit of finger trouble. I took it up for 250. That is way too high. And up she goes. I'd love to get you clear shots without the fence there. I really would. But hey, it's the limitations, and it's the best I can give you. But I certainly hope it's all about bringing you the action, the live sort of feel of what it's like. Gone are the days of the air shows down here, where he would all be on base. 250,000 people over 2 days. It was wonderful. Hey, we've reminisced lots of times about the F8 days, and we've actually brought those videos to you on the shows. I've been doing these Monday and Tuesday shows throughout the whole of the winter, and but now it's not summertime, is it? But it feels like it. It's beautiful, but it's certainly going to be cold at night. Going to be cold again tonight. Gorgeous footage too. Thank you very much there, Jazzy. Well, as I say, I just wish I could clear that fence for you, but hey, I don't think I'd be very popular if I started going down there and or getting too close to the fence. Not at this time in the evening, anyway. Nick Can, what have we got? Okay, the new settings look more dynamic on the blades. Thanks, Nick. Keep us posted anyway. You know, hey, I don't mind you. In the chat room, you can put whatever you want. Talk about anything, okay? Hey, how's your cats? Your rabbits, whatever. What you having to eat? But yeah, any suggestions, you know. Sometimes people go, oh no, I better not say that. Might upset Stu, you know. If I talk about shutter speeds, I don't mind at all, okay? Might not agree with what you might say, but I certainly don't mind at all, okay? So thank you. It's just great to have your company. and better than me just sat here talking to myself. And thank you, everybody. I like that. Bulldog 617 Squadron. That is a good call. I like it. Pro Fishy says, hi, thank you for joining us this evening. You were stupid in the chair, and hey, it's Airshow World. What else? And if you have just popped across for the first time and you wonder what the heck is going on, just like Pro Fishy is new to the channel. Where have you been all this time? Come on, Airshow World's been going for how many years? 12, 13 years. So thank you for actually finding us here. And please, if you enjoy aircraft, subscribe to Airshow World, because do all sorts of things. And we've got some real special things that we may be bringing you later in the year as well. Okay, so hey, stick with us. Okay, we'll do our best for you. Next week, one or maybe even 2 nights, just depends on the weather. We'll bring you hopefully some cargo action from East Midlands Airport as it takes you into the night time. And you know, I mean, if it's skies like this for quite a while, you sort of get that glow. So we'll see. We will see. Thank you, Pro Fishy. You've subscribed, and don't forget the bell icon. Yes. In other words, you get the notifications, because when I do these live streams, I come and go. We go live, we go off, because obviously it's a air base like this. It goes very quiet, and today has been deathly quiet. But yesterday we did a continuous nearly 6 hours non-stop stream from RAF Lakenheath, and wow, that was just, I couldn't believe how many people actually joined us for that. So thank you everybody, and thank you everybody who's recently subscribed. It certainly helps, and also give it the thumbs up, because then it gets recommended more often. Hamad, how the devil are you doing? The aviation lover, you're in the right place. A few little noises going off there. So sorry about that. Sorry. Paul Lawson, it's a beautiful evening, isn't it, Paul? Hey, certainly is down here, and I hope it is where you are, Paul. And just the there is still. Hey, why is it? There has to be, but there is a cool wind blowing across. But because it's, but I'm not complaining, because the wind, it is coming from the northeast, but it's keeping all the cloud away. As soon as it moves around to the west or the southwest, yes, it will be warmer, but that's what brings in all the cloud. And this is what happened last year around about this time. It was a lot warmer than this, but we had these blue skies for around about 6 weeks in the UK, and it was just amazing. It just got warmer and warmer. We had one of the best springs for quite a few, well, for many years. Christopher Fisher, he's laughing away. I like the icons. That's brilliant. Look at that. Smiley faces. He's laughing so much, he's got tears rolling down his face. Thank you. Barry West. He puts another message in. Thank you, Barry. Barry's in the USA, we've mentioned before. I'm not sure. I'll probably get it wrong. I think it's in the maybe Texas. I don't know. But thank you, Barry. Always good to see you. Tom Hicks. I've just looked on the BBC weather, and the weather looks like it's going to be good at East Midlands Airport next week. Tom, what a man you are. Thank you very much for checking that out for us. And, okay, if that's the case, probably Tuesday, okay? Let me think. Tuesday, yeah. Either Monday or Tuesday. We'll go for that. If I pass the duchy to the left-hand side, a bit of musical youth, right? I am sure I can hear some more Ospreys powering up. Now that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Hey, how many have we had? So there's 3, I think, out there at the moment. we'll have a look at 360 radar, see where they've gone, and of course going through the chat room as well. And that sound's getting louder, so that's promising. It really is. But I must make sure that I'm not still here when it's dark, because I've got to wrap all this kit up. Okay, the van is only about 150 yards away. Right, yards. That's old talk, isn't it? Hey, yes. Let's get modern. Meters. Aye, we got the pirate of the Missouri. Aye, he's coming to the chat room right now. Hiya, pirate. Good to see you. Says, hello, mate. How the devil are you doing? We're pretty good. Thank you very much. A lot of the regulars, especially if you're in Seattle. Hey, it'll be sleepless in Seattle as well if she was actually on. That's LT Viper pilot, but of course she's fast asleep at this time of day. She's one of our regular zoos. Comes on the chat room, and she's actually been featured on Airshow World before, on the Friday night shows. We used to have this feature which we called Meet the Fans, and we will bring that back, I promise you, at some stage when we're not quite so busy, because I'm hoping it's going to start to get pretty busy. And well, it's certainly been busy for the last 12 days, if that's how many it is since we've been out. It's been brilliant. Hamad, the aviation lover, he said, I'm your biggest fan, Show World. Well, what a man. Hey, tell you what, I'm a fan of you as well. I'll give you a massive thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try my best for you, okay? But sometimes I can't make the aeroplanes appear, and I feel really guilty sometimes. I'm thinking, hey, I'm doing this and I can't bring you any aircraft, but we've not done too bad this evening so far, and it would be great, wouldn't it, hey, if we could get those shots through the sun as it. Am I asking too much, hey? Because we've done pretty well. I mean, Monday those video shots were just beautiful, and we got some nice ones last night. But, hey, the more we get, the more we want. We will find out what we get. Okay. We got another sponsor to this stream. Yeah. Hey, talking of sponsors, now bring it on. Hey, why not visit Stu Bear's sponsor, which is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Hey, Julie, can you put a link in the chat room? And that will take you straight there. What is it all about? Well, they do the world's best tea and coffee. I'm not talking about stuff off the shelf. I'm talking about real proper stuff, okay? And it's not that expensive. But they've got fantastic different flavours, around about 1,000 different types. My favourite, because I love coconut. I've got a passion for anything coconut, as Julie well knows. First time I met Julie, what did she do? She tracked me down. She stalked me down, actually. She was stalking me. No, seriously. She found me, came down, and bought me 4 double Bounty bars. Can you believe it? I just mentioned I love coconut, and I have coconut tea, and that's how the team up with the guys down there at the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. That's how it all came about, from my absolute love of their tea. So thank you very much, Dave and the guys down there in Kent. There you go. Just put the link in the chat room. For anybody watching on the old TV, it is www.tea-and-coffee.com. Put it back in. She's just gone for a minute. I'm sure she typed it correctly. Anyway, whatever. Check it out. And but this is the real key to it. If you use the code, I've got to keep it quiet. If you use the code AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW, it's all one word, uppercase AIRSHOW, you'll get yourself 15% off. Not just your first order, but all your orders. And also, you get reward points as well. I mean, that couldn't be better, could it? So, Get that tea ordered right now, and it also helps Airshow World, and we'll be able to bring you more great features and more things, better kit, better equipment, and you never know, I may even be able to grow an extra 10 foot so we can clear that fence. Right, Architect Design. What can we say about Architect Design? Well, he's a fantastic guy, and we love you to bits, because he says he's just put £5 in to the chat room. Oh, thank you very much. So thank you very much for that donation. He says, love this channel, love this family, keep going with the great work, Mr. Stu Bear. Thank you. That's Architect Design. What a guy. Love you to bits, all of you. Right, I have to be careful at how I say this next one, but I still love saying it. It's our good friend, Fast as Funk. Hiya, Sue, my fave local. Alrighty. What? We got... Is it? Oh, it's Adrian. Hi, Adrian Yates from Oxenhope on the Amber 1 Airway. Lots of planes over here today. Nice one. Well, I'm pleased you've got lots of planes. Could you send them over here, please? Stalking is legal. Hey, it's not illegal if they bring you 3 or 4 bounty bars. A double. The doubles. Oh, gosh. That's what I've... But, oh, you like orange tea? Well, get it ordered right now, Paul. Paul Lawson, get yourself over to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. You'll be able to get yourself 15% off. Airshow, uppercase, is the code. Have I mentioned it enough? You know, I just need to encourage you guys to get out there, keep buying the tea. Loads of hearts, thank you very much. Loves Airshow World, thank you very much. So much appreciated. Cheers, 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 cheers. Right, there's an MC Hammer. Oh no, it's not. It's an MC 130. So I was just going to burst into song. MC Hammer, what was his big hit? Come on, tell us. Hey, that's the question. Right. I want to know, what was the song called by MC Hammer? The real, you know, don't get too obscure. The big classic that he did. But what was it a remake of? There we go. Simple, that one, isn't it? I keep looking towards the where the sun is starting to set. It's still way too high to get these great sunset shots. And I'll have a quick look while you ponder over that music question. And you can put that in and we'll check that out in a moment. I was just going to PD Monday and I have the urge to buy tea or coffee. Don't buy tea or coffee, buy both. And yeah. Get your orders in right now. Check them out. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And it's not one of these things where I'm passionate about this tea and coffee and this particular company, right? Because I've been drinking that stuff for a very long time. You can't touch it. Yep. You can't touch this. Yep. Do you remember his baggy trousers? Hey, but what was that song a sort of copy of? I'll give you a clue. Super something? Super... You'll get it in a moment. I know somebody will put the answer in there. Adrian Yates will get in the correct answer. You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Absolutely. And has anybody got the answer right yet? Hi, Fast as Funk. Stu loves coconut tea. I tell you, I buy it a kilo at a time, right? And that is a huge, big bag. When that comes through, I tell you. Super Freak, absolutely spot on. By who? Come on. Super Freak, yep, they're all getting it right. By who was it? Come on. You can see him now, can't you? Super freaking. Yep, super freak. She's super freaking. Who was it? Superman. I'm not going to go down Black Lace sort of style. Warren Smith, see, they're all getting it right. They all know their music. I put a really obscure music one in yesterday, and a couple of you guys got it absolutely spot on. I couldn't believe it. Come on, who was it though? Who did it? Do you put milk in the coconut tea? No, I definitely don't. It's black tea, no sugar. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tom Hicks. Hiya, Tom. How the devil are you doing? Pirate of the Missouri. Rick James. We'll give it to you. Yes. Well done. He was the first one, I think, to get the answer correctly. There we go. Just, But I do love that MC Hammer thing. It was great. What year was it? I'm trying to think. I think it must have been. Do you know, I think it was the year when England did quite well in the World Cup, around about 1919, probably 92, round about that sort of period. I do remember it well because I was cycling, doing a cycle tour of Norfolk. And there it is. Julie puts the link into the chat room, and she gets it right this time. Super freak. There we go. Right. How did we get to talking about that? Oh, yes. That's why, because I was going to have a look at 360 radar, because somebody said there's an MC 130. Right, so went off on a total tangent there. You must excuse me. Sorry about that. Right, I'm going to move the 360 radar is what I actually use, and certainly recommend that. And if you want to set up your own system for to know whereabouts the aeroplanes are, it's ever so easy to do. It really is. And if you want to know more about how to do that, I've got lots of tutorials on Airshow World. So just do a search for Virtual Radar Server. Okay, heading along, and it's possibly heading back to us. It's the United States Navy Lockheed C-130T Hercules. And yeah, okay, I know the plan. No, seriously, I'm just getting all this info from 360 radar. That looks like it could be heading our way. Now, I've got around about probably 20 minutes before that heads our way. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm going to relocate back to the van, okay? So that means, obviously, I've got to go off air. Now, if you subscribe to Airshow World, you should, in theory, get that... just a moment, I'm just looking at something here. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I was just losing the plot for a moment. I was just looking at 360 radar. Yes, you should get a notification, okay, but I'm just saying that I will, hopefully, if that comes in, I will go live in around about 20 minutes again, and by then, the sun should be just in the perfect spot to be able to get this Hercules, which looks like it may be heading our way. I can't guarantee it, so keep an eye open, right? And I'll hopefully be back with you in around about 20 minutes when I relocate about 150 meters, see I said meters this time, back at the van. And it sounds like more aircraft are powering up, so we could have a pretty good evening. Can't guarantee it, but who knows? Fingers crossed, wind in the right direction, which it is, clear blue skies. We could get some beautiful sunset shots just a little bit later. Okay, so for this stream, I've got to thank everybody. You've been absolutely brilliant, as always. Love you all to bits. And I'm going to get out of here pretty quickly because I'd like to get set up. And I've got about, I would estimate, less than 20 minutes. So I'll be back with you, fingers crossed, in about 20 minutes. Okay? Keep watching Airshow World. Keep buying the tea. Keep following Airshow World. Stu Bear. All right? Take care. I'll catch you in about 20. Thanks. Bye for now.